Welcome to Linda's TV show, the home of news. If it is your first time of stopping by or coming across my YouTube channel, you are highly welcome. Please, I beg you for a favor, smash on that red button that says subscribe. Beside that red button is a notification bell. The essence of that bell is for you to be updated or informed each time or day I upload a new video. My returning subscribers, those who keep on watching my videos each time I upload, I appreciate your presence. I appreciate your comments in all my videos, both negative and positive ones. Thank you.
That a lot of lies has been told. Lies upon lies upon lies upon lies. A lot of narrative, wrong narrative has been told about Abiola, why Abiola election was annulled, why Abiola was in prison, why all those things you have been hearing all these years were all lies. They tell you Babangida gave reason. The reason was that, there was a vote buying, there was corruption, there was rigging, there was a report from here and there of election irregularities, voting irregularities. Of course, some of them may happen, but it is not the reason for the annulment of the June 12th election. Today, you are going to hear the real secret behind the June 12th annulment. I want you to listen and listen attentively. In 1989, there is something called Abuja Declaration. Abuja Declaration was to take over Nigeria and turn Nigeria into Islamic State. That particular declaration attracted condemnation from different quarters. At a point, they begin to remove, and they did the declaration from the Wikipedia. When they came under heavy attack, they begin to change their stand. They begin to, try to remove some of the content until today. And it was in 1989. So from 1989, proceeding to the general election of the 1992, from 1989 to 1992 is just like 3 years. 1989, 1990, 91, and 92. So the Abuja Declaration was still very fresh in the mind of those who came against it. In the mind of genuine Nigerians who came against it. So now, the Fulani's military regime, Babangida, Abacha, Abdulsalami Abubakar, and I want to make it very clear today that Abdulsalami Abubakar is the commander of the world's most deadliest terrorist group. The retired General Abdulsalami Abubakar is not just a commander, is also a sponsor. I am making this allegation for the very first time today, and you are going to know why. It is not just allegation, but there are evidences of Abdulsalami involvement in sponsoring Boko Haram and other terrorist group in northern Nigeria. I remember you can remember also that Abdusalami Abubakar helicopter has been used, captured live, being used to supply arms and ammunition to terrorists. It is on record. Of course, he will come to tell you, oh, my helicopter is a business, I hired it, so the people that are managing it are the one who rented it to Boko Haram and all that. It's a lie. Abdusalami Abubakar helicopter enjoy what we call some immunity. Immunity that only the people in the airspace understand, not you as an ordinary Nigerian. Immunity that only those in the aviation understand, not you, ordinary Nigerian. There is always special preferences given to Abdusalami helicopter. So the helicopter of Abdusalami Abubakar, as the Fulani, one of the Fulani leading Nigeria, doesn't go through due process. So by using his helicopter, which is something he had knowledge of, nobody will subject the helicopter to some security scrutiny. You get the point now, but that is not what I'm here to do. So I am giving you a background of what led to the annulment of June 12th election. After the Abuja Declaration, which is the primary purpose of the Declaration of 1989, Abuja Declaration, was to take over Nigeria and turn Nigeria into Islamic State. By what I call conquering Nigeria by implanting and putting up different mechanisms. The mechanism of appointing Muslims only to strategic position, who will therefore appoint other Muslims to other smaller offices while he occupies the boss office of that particular strategic position. As that was going on, and because of the condemnation of 1989 Abuja Declaration, it was very clear to many. So the military regime being headed by Fulanis, they say, if we continue this Muslim ticket of Abiola and Kingibe, we are going to shoot ourselves on our foot. Now, they look for who to pay the price. They say, we will never hurt our own. Let us use Abiola as a sacrifice. I want Yoruba people to know what they never knew before. You are going, and this is the part one. Tomorrow we continue from this same topic. The Fulani military, they had a meeting. In that meeting, they decided that if they continue with the speed after the upheaval caused by the 1989 Abuja Declaration, people may understand the game they are playing. I remember that before then, Babangida had registered Nigeria to the Islamic organization and Nigeria became a member. All these things were happening just within 5 years. Abuja Declaration, registering Nigeria into Islamic organization, Muslim ticket of Abiola and Kingibe, and it would have been a premature plan. And let me tell you, by now, this Fulani conquest would have been dead. Because if that had happened, it would have opened up a very big loophole for many people to rebel against Nigeria back then. And Nigeria wouldn't have survived. So Fulani went back to the drawing board and they decided to use Abiola to do the sacrifice, to pay the price. Because Abiola was deceived. Abiola was what? Deceived. Abiola thought that he was with Fulani and they deceived him and they killed him. The same thing they are doing to Yoruba again today. The same thing they are doing to Tinubu. Immediately, Tinubu, with the information and the intel Tinubu have on the current government, they say, instead this man, they waited for PDP primary election so that PDP will give tickets to Atiku. Once Atiku secured the ticket of PDP, they are done. And that was what actually happened. So APC, the Islamic Party, waited for PDP presidential, to know who becomes the flag bearer of the PDP. That will determine what they are going to do with the APC. So immediately, Atiku become the flag bearer of PDP. The deal has been done and sealed. Now, after that, APC went back to have their own election. So what they did is to just hand it up to the man called Tinubu with his dead on arrival ambition. They give it to him. Now, Tinubu with his ambition, and I want you to understand that the same Tinubu have had Muslim ticket ideology from the onset. The same man who betrayed Yoruba, who betrayed Abiola, Kingibe, immediately after the June 12th annulment, Kingibe, the Fulani man, born in Borno State, abandoned Abiola. He deserted Abiola because it was what was already planned. They told him, Kingibe, you cannot be part of this thing to truncate the Fulani plan to Fulanize Nigeria. So what you are going to do is betray Abiola, dump Abiola. We are going to give you every position you want in Nigeria. We will give you. We will make sure that every government that comes, Kingibe, you are going to hold a very strategic position as stipulated in the Abuja Declaration of 1989. We will make you go out to international community and represent us, the Fulanis. Before Abiola knew what was going on, Kingibe dumped him. His vice presidential candidate, the vice president, dumped Abiola. Abiola was still thinking that Fulani were with him, the North was with him for where they dumped him. At the end of the day, they arrested Abiola. Kingibe was already a national hero. Fulani saved them, saved his own. And Abiola, thinking that he is a Muslim, thinking that his own type of Muslim, Yoruba Muslim, is the kind of Muslim that the Fulanis are. It is not. Fulani are not the type of Yoruba Muslim. The Yorubas are not even regarded as Muslims in their heart. So Abiola, being born in a Muslim family, he thought that they are all brothers with the northern people. What I am telling you today, for the very first time you are hearing this, it is a highly secretive intel I'm giving you today. And this is the beginning of what you don't know. Now, before Abiola know what was going on, all the Fulanis that supported him, they deserted him. Because if Abiola had become the president, it will shoot the Fulani agenda. Because people would have opened their eyes. Nigeria wouldn't have lasted till today. I am telling you the fact. Because by then, they have not occupied almost all the sensitive position to facilitate the Fulanization of Nigeria. And therefore, it would have been blocked from everywhere, even with the military rule, which Fulanis were at the helm of affair. It wouldn't have been possible. So they needed time to institutionalize this conquest of Nigeria, thereby saying the calculation of this Muslim ticket of Abiola is premature. And as a matter of fact, we don't trust Abiola Muslimship. So what we need to do is to use him as a sacrifice. You know, everything I'm saying here today, I will be bringing evidences to show you. Everything I will say, I will bring evidence. Okay? Because our analysis is always based on evidence. While Abiola was still shouting, "Oh, Babangida betrayed me. Babangida assured me that I am not fooling myself. They did this to me, they did that to me." Abiola did not know that they all left him. And these are the people he trusted in his Muslim faith.
Our postponements and cancellations. Country knows how busy and how otherwise occupied I've been all my life. Knowing fully well the misfortune of other distinguished Nigerians in the recent past, I made the wildest possible consultations and such assurances that I will not be shifting shadows. These assurances were given in some cases from the highest level of government. I consulted the president himself, and he gave the assurance himself that this time around he was serious. I was therefore convinced that the commitment to civilian rule come August 27, 1993 was found, settled, and irrevocable. I could not imagine that the purported transgression of the judiciary could possibly today. Nigerian polls proud as democracy is put on hold. Nigerian general vote blocking civilian rule. I will give you copies of all this.
While all these things was going on, Abiola think that Fulanis were still with him. By then, his own running mate has actually abandoned him on contract and agreement and mutual understanding by the caliphate. Now, I want to take this video a little bit backward. Let me take it back so that you are going to, I will take it from step by step.
Country knows how busy and how otherwise occupied I've been all my life. Knowing fully well the misfortune of other distinguished Nigerians in the recent past, I made the wildest possible consultations and such assurances.
I made the widest possible consultation I made the widest possible consultation. I want you to understand that this consultation that Abiola was talking about is not a consultation with other parts of Nigeria. It's not consultation with other Yorubas. It's not consultation with people like Obasanjo. It was not consultation with Igbo people or Biafra people. The consultation that Abiola was talking about here is the consultation with the Fulani in the north. Because they built Nigeria and structured Nigeria in a way that you must get assurance from the north before you become president or any tangible, even these days, to the governor. Before you become a governor of your own state, you must get assurance from the northern Nigeria. So when he talked about wider consultation, it's not consultation from the Igbos. It's not consultation from the Igbos. But because during this time, every Nigerian was still in the dark. I am telling you, in the dark. People did not know what actually is going to be the future of Nigeria. A lot of people know. But their voice were not strong because their voice was still the voice of Nigeria. Not the voice of Biafra, not the voice of Duduwa, but voice of Nigeria. So it was not making any impact. So long as you're preaching, the exposition you were doing that time has to do with taking Nigeria forward. So people didn't pay attention to those who lamented. But I want you to understand that when Abiola said, I made wider consultation, he didn't talk about consulting Nigerians, and Nigeria accepted the Muslim ticket. Do you understand my point? Now, the North assured Abiola that for those who, before they go into the business, they told him, leave Yoruba land, come to the North, you will stay in the North, I will declare you a winner and nobody will challenge you. If you remember the voice of Shetima, the Shetima that is now running mate to Tinubu, Shetima said they told Abiola to come to the North so that he will stay in the North and they would declare him the winner. But they deceived Abiola in the South, so he stayed there. Do you all forgotten? This Shetima said it in the leaked audio, the discussion between him and Adekule. He said it. The audio is there. He said during the Abiola time, they told Abiola to come to North and stay in the North so that they are going to declare him the winner in the North, and the people in the South deceived him, say, don't go there. If you go there, they're going to kill you. He said it. And I may also play the audio here. However, I want you to listen to this man.
That I will not be chasing shadows.
He said they assured him that he will not be chasing shadows, but he ended up chasing shadows up to his own death.
These assurances were given in some cases from the highest level of government.
These assurances was given in some cases from the highest level of government. Who was the highest level of government then? The military president is a Fulani man, or was a Fulani man. So the highest authority then, he is talking about the Fulani president. Babangida,
I consulted the president himself.
Did you hear that? I consulted the president himself, Babangida.
And he gave the assurance himself.
And he gave the assurance himself
that this time around, he was serious.
That this time around, he was serious. Babangida told him, I was serious.
I was therefore convinced that.
And then Abiola was therefore convinced. Because when you were telling them, or when you were to, some people would be telling Abiola, this Fulani, there is no road there. It will be doing this, like our leader just said. Abiola will never believe. Abiola will never listen to anybody. If they have told Abiola, this thing you are going now, you are going to die, Abiola will never believe it.
That the commitment to civilian rule come August 27, 1993 was found, settled, and irrevocable.
All right.
I could not imagine that the purported transgression of the judiciary could possibly be made.
Purported transgression. Now, Abiola could not explain what he meant by that purported transgression. So, which means somebody is demonstrating something against something. What could it be?
Nigerian polls proud as democracy is put on hold. Nigerian general voice vote blocking civilian rule. I will give you copies of all this. The International Observer Group says so. NEC itself says so. They know it and they said it. It is affidavit to the Court of Appeal in Kaduna. NEC said the results were already unknown. I won.
After that, what happened? Kingibe dumped Abiola. I want you to listen.
This is TOS TV Headline News. After being officially recognized as the former Vice President of Nigeria, Babangana Kingibe, former running mate to MK Abiola, has endorsed Bola Tinubu as Nigeria's next president. Kingibe said Tinubu would be Nigeria's next president due to his sacrifices.
Did you hear that? Kingibe, Abiola running mate, Kingibe, endorses Tinubu as Nigeria's next president. The same people, Ukochukwu, na the same people. Ukochukwu, na the same people. Ukochukwu, na the same people. I will take it back again.
This is TOS TV Headline News. After being officially recognized as the former Vice President of Nigeria, Babangana Kingibe, former running mate to MK Abiola, has endorsed Bola Tinubu as Nigeria's next president. Kingibe said Tinubu would be Nigeria's next president due to his sacrifices.
Did you hear that? He has been recognized as the former Vice President of Nigeria. Why the person he dumped is not a president? He was recognized in his grave. And I will shock you. This man who has been recognized as the Vice President of Nigeria dumped Abiola. Are you aware of that? No. That Kingibe dumped Abiola upon the fact that he dumped Abiola, he was recognized as the Vice President of Nigeria. Officially. No be juju be that. No be juju be.
Thank you so much, my wonderful viewers, for watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end. Like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, as you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notifications. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Linda's TV show. Bye-bye.